Hey you guys, my name is Chris. So in this video, I'll be answering some of your questions about some of the upcoming events that will be happening really soon within the next week or so. I'll also be giving you guys an updated timeline of the month of December with all the new events that have been announced recently in chronological order, so you guys have a high overview of all that. Before we start the video, let's give you guys some shiny luck. No, Whooper, we can't go outside because it's way too cold. Smash that video like button to thank my Whooper for the shiny luck. Alright, let's get started with this video. If you're looking for someone to answer your Pokemon Go questions or keep track of events for you, or reply back to your comments like this one, or this one, then make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. And without wasting any more of your time, let's jump right in. So this weekend, December 12th to 13th, we have the Community Day weekend event. So I have a video covering some questions related to this event, so if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you watch it after this video. Quick lightning round of reminders regarding to that event. So 2020 Community Day Pokemon will be appearing in the wild, and 2019 Community Day Pokemon will be appearing in 2-kilometer eggs and in raids only. Make sure you play between 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on both days, Saturday and Sunday, so you can take advantage of the boosted shiny rate and also have all the bonuses like the increased catch stardust and the half egg hatch distance. Additionally, the special research ticket you can purchase in the shop for $1 can reward you 1 Elite Fast TM and 1 Elite Charge TM. You'll also be getting an Elite Charge TM for free from the Community Day Time research that's available to everyone. And then the last reminder regarding to this event is the Community Day box has both the Elite Fast TM and the Elite Charge TM. So if you value those, then you can consider getting those items. Also happening this weekend, December 12th and 13th, Regirock will be returning to raids. Let's answer some questions related to Regirock. What counters are good against Regirock? Okay, Regirock is a rock type, so you want to use water or fighting types to counter against it. So Pokemon like Gyarados, Vaporeon, your Mega Blastoise are good water type candidates to counter against Regirock. If you want to use fighting types, you can use Machamp, Conkeldurr, Breloom, Hariyama, all of them with counter and dynamic punch. If you have Lucario, you can use that with counter and Aura Sphere. Is Regirock good? Okay, so it's not really that good. It has no place in the PvP meta, and it's not really good to use in raids. Can it be shiny? Yes, it can be shiny. What is the Hundo CP for Regirock? Okay, so if it's not weather boosted, the Hundo CP for Regirock is 1784. If it is weather boosted, the Hundo CP is 2230. So those are the two things that are happening this weekend, December 12th and 13th. One, the Community Day weekend event, and also Regirock in raids. Moving on to the next date. So on December 14th, on Monday, there are actually 4 things that are happening on this day. So the first 2 things that we'll cover are the events, and then the other 2 are kind of things that will be ongoing. So first up, we have the Secrets of the Jungle event that will be happening on December 14th. Let's answer some questions about this event. What Pokemon will be spawning during the Secrets of the Jungle event? Okay, so according to the event announcement, you can expect Pokemon like Hoo-Hoo, Nuzleaf, Drillbur, Cottonee, Dweeble, Durant, and more to be appearing in the wild. Out of all of those, Dweeble and Durant can be shiny. What new shiny is featured in this event? Okay, so probably the most exciting thing about this event is the release of shiny Rufflet. How do I get Rufflet? Okay, so Rufflet probably won't be spawning in the wild, and the only way you can get Rufflet is through hatching it from 5-kilometer eggs or by raiding it. Keep in mind that 5-kilometer eggs will be hatching baby Pokemon except for Togepi during this event. So you can expect baby Pokemon like Igglybuff, Smoochum, Elekid, Magby, and Bonsly to be also hatching from 5-kilometer eggs. The Secrets of the Jungle event will end December 17th, so there's only 4 days of the event. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing that's happening on December 14th is the debut of Explorer Pikachu. So this Pikachu is more than just a new hat on his head. It has a new outfit on. Explorer Pikachu will be appearing in the wild and also available to raid. Can it be shiny? Yes, Explorer Pikachu can be shiny. Explorer Pikachu will be available until December 21st. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing that will become available on December 14th is the special research that will reward you a shiny Celebi. So this limited time research will guarantee you a shiny Celebi encounter. What does limited time research mean? Okay, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming it means that you just need to open the game during a limited time period to receive that research, and then you can spend as long as you want to complete it. I'll most likely make a video dedicated to this topic when we know more about exact details, so stay tuned for that. And then the fourth thing that's happening on December 14th is Jessie and James returning in their Meowth balloon. So let's cover a couple questions related to their return. Will Jessie and James still have Shadow Ekans and Shadow Coughing? Okay, so the announcement said that they'll have different Shadow Pokemon, so no, they won't be having Shadow Ekans or Shadow Coughing. My personal guess is Jessie will have Shadow Wobbuffet and James will have Shadow Bellsprout, because in the anime TV series, Jessie has a Wobbuffet and James used to have a Victory Bell. Let me emphasize again that that's just my personal guess. When will they go away? Okay, so there's no date saying when they'll be leaving, so we can assume that they'll stick around for a while. Okay, so those are the 4 things that are happening on December 14th. Moving on to the next date, on December 15th, a Tuesday, we have the Spotlight Hour featuring Explorer Pikachu. The bonus for this Spotlight Hour is double catch candy. So if you're a Pikachu lover, you can spend the hour catching a lot of Pikachus, or if you're grinding for XP, you can catch a lot of Pikachus, get a lot of candy, and then mass evolve later. If you're not a fan of Pikachu, you can utilize this hour to open a Melton box and get a lot of Melton candy. If you're not sure how to get a Melton box, or this is your first time hearing about it, make sure you check out my video covering that subject, and I walk you through how to get a Melton box using Pokemon Home. Moving on to the next date, we have December 17th, and this will mark the end of the Secrets of the Jungle event. So at this point, the Secrets of the Jungle event has ended, but Explorer Pikachu is still available in the wild and in raids until December 21st. So moving on to December 18th. So on Friday, December 18th, an Incense Event will be starting and will last the entire weekend. So during this time, you can expect activated incense to last for 3 hours, and you can expect Pokemon like Jinx, Swinub, Spoink, Woobat, Cubchoo, and more to be spawning from incense. Any new shinies during this event? So shiny Cubchoo will be making its debut during this event. Then over the weekend, we have the Galarian Mr. Mime event that will only be available for ticket holders who paid $8 for their ticket. Let's cover a question related to this event. Is the paid ticket worth it? Okay, so in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. You're paying $8 for a Pokédex entry filler that will most likely be available later on. To me, that's not worth it. It's not even a mythical Pokemon, it's not a legendary Pokemon, it's not a shiny variant Pokemon. I don't understand why this Pokemon is behind a paywall when we have Galarian Farfetch and Galarian Ponyta already out and it's free. So basically it's not worth it to me, and I don't want to encourage Niantic to think this is okay, putting new Pokédex entry behind paid events. I think Pokemon should be made available to anyone, so if that means playing the waiting game, then I will play the waiting game. So moving on to the next thing that's happening on that same weekend. If you're not going to pay for that event, you can look forward to raiding against Registeel. If I didn't mention this before, Kyurem will still be available when these Regi Legendaries are in raids. So a T5A could either hatch a Regi Legendary or Kyurem. So let's cover some questions related to Registeel. What counters are good against Registeel? Okay, so Registeel is a steel type, so you want to use either fire types or fighting types to counter against it. So fighting types you can use are Machamp, Conkeldurr, Hariyama, Breloom with counter Dynamic Punch, and you have Lucario, then use counter Aura Sphere. If you want to use fire types, you can use your Mega Charizard Y or your regular Charizard, Arcanine, Flareon, any fire types you have. Is it good? Okay, so yes, Registeel is good and it has applicable use. It's the most useful out of the 3 Regi Legendaries. So Registeel is a good PvP Pokemon for both Great League and Ultra League. Because of its steel type and its tankiness, it excels in both Great League and Ultra League. Can it be shiny? Yes, Registeel can be shiny. What is the Hundo CP? Okay, so if it's not weather boosted, the Hundo CP for Registeel is 1398. If it is weather boosted, the Hundo CP for Registeel is 1748. Okay, so moving on to the next date, we have December 21st, and this is when Explorer Pikachu will leave from the wild and in raids. So after this date, you won't be seeing Explorer Pikachu anymore. Then on December 22nd, a Tuesday, we have another Spotlight Hour featuring Snorunt. And the bonus for this Spotlight Hour is double transfer candy. So if you rated a lot for Registeel and you have a lot of Registeels in your Pokemon storage, make sure you transfer them during this time so you can get extra candy. So around this time, either on December 22nd, 23rd, or 24th, we can probably expect a holiday event to start. Now, we don't know any details about that, but usually a holiday event starts towards the end of December before Christmas. So this is just my prediction when that event will be happening. This is just a prediction, this is just a guess. When we finally know more details about the holiday event for this year, I'll make a video covering all that. So then on December 25th, you can expect James and Jessie to be appearing more frequently in their Meowth below. How frequently will they appear on December 25th? So we're not sure. We're not sure if they'll appear every hour or every 2 hours. My random guess is it'll be every 2 hours, but that's not confirmed, that's just my guess. Then over the weekend on December 26th and 27th, we'll see Regice in raids. So again, Kyurem will also be appearing in raids. Let's answer some questions about Regice. What counters are good against Regice? Okay, so you can use fighting types, fire types, or steel types. You can use the same fighting types that I mentioned before for Registeel and Regirock. You can mention the fire types that I mentioned for Registeel. Or if you want to use steel types, if you have a Metagross with Bolosine and Meteor Mash, then that would be a good counter against Regice. If you don't have that, you can find any other Pokemon that you have that has a steel type and has steel moves. Is it good? Okay, so Regice isn't that good for the same reasons that Regirock isn't good. It's not good in PvP, and there's really no use for it in raids. Can it be shiny? Yes, Regice can be shiny. What's the Hundle CP? Okay, so the Hundle CP for Regice is the same as Regirock. If it's not weather boosted, the CP for a Hundle Regice is 1784, and if it's weather boosted, the Hundle CP for Regice is 2230. And then finally, after this weekend, we have December 29th with the last Spotlight Hour featuring Snover. And the bonus for this Spotlight Hour is double XP from evolving Pokemon. So this is your last chance to get a lot of XP to make it to level 40 if you're still grinding to level 40 before we enter the new year and the double XP bonus goes away. And that covers the updated timeline for the month of December with all the new events that have been recently announced except for the holiday event. A quick shout out to my awesome viewers who commented on my last video. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for letting me know that you found the video informative and helpful. Thanks to those who recently subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and liking the video. If you haven't checked out my survey, that link is in the description below. Thanks for tuning in and see you in the next video.